Jason is commonly viewed as an unstoppable zombie Terminator, but he wasn't always this way, seeming to grow in power and stature with each death, becoming more durable with each resurrection. Though he does seem to also lose some coordination and speed as well, which I like as there's still a penalty for death. Just look at how spry Jason was with his dodge back in Friday the 13th Part 3. In later films, he would just methodically walk forward and absorb that abuse. But what he lost in speed, he more than made up for in resilience. Just look at Part 7. Tina beat the shit out of him. I mean, really beat the shit out of him. She electrocuted him, choked his ass, dropped him through the floor, dropped the roof on his head, lit him on fire. Hell, she even blew him the f*** up, but he took it all and just kept on coming. Speaking of Part 7, the version of Jason in that movie is what I and many others consider the definitive Jason. However, I feel almost as fond of the Jason from the previous movie, Part 6, Jason Lives. That's the first appearance of what most people refer to as Zombie Jason, but I like to think of him more as Monster Jason, since he behaves similarly to Frankenstein's monster or the Mummy from the classic Universal horror films. Part 6 is when he turned the corner from being a deranged psychopath in a hockey mask to an unstoppable killing machine without a shred of his former humanity. I've always loved how Jason retains his battle scars from previous films. Just look how much damage from past movies is readily apparent in this shot alone. He's got the vertical axe chop in his skull from Part 3, the horizontal machete wound which took out his left eye courtesy of Tommy in Part 4, numerous bullet holes presumably from the gunshots he's taken over the years. He's missing part of his left cheek from the boat rotor blade at the end of Part 6, plus the chain is still wrapped around his neck from when Tommy sunk him to the bottom of the lake in that same movie. Not to mention the general decay from being undead and rotting away at the bottom of the lake for so long. His mask also shows that. And that's all you get here. If you want to see the rest, you're going to have to waddle your fat ass on over to the Armchair Critic channel. Link in the description below. So I hope to see you there. Till next time, happy Halloween, f***ers!